Have you ever heard about people hiring a virtual assistant for their TPT store and you wondered, what does that even look like? How can I do that? Is it affordable? Or maybe you've had even more questions than that. Well, in today's video, I'm going to break down what that can look like and how it can benefit your business and really scale your TPT store to new heights and beyond where you thought it could even go. Hi, my name is Molly and I'm a 5th grade teacher, and I help teachers just like you start and grow your own Teachers Pay Teacher store so you can have passive income in your life and do things like travel to Europe, pay off your car early, or maybe just go to Starbucks every day. So this topic I am ecstatic to talk to you about today because I have been in this business world since 2019 and I've had, I'm going to put in air quotes, an assistant before, but I recently hired my dream assistant. And so I got this idea because I thought other people might be in the same position I am. I know I help people start their TPT store, but I also help sellers take their business to the next level in my advanced TPT mastermind. And so this topic might be something that if you're interested in growing your store, it would be really appealing. I want to add the caveat though, that just because you're not making a ton of sales doesn't mean you can't start hiring people. I tell my students a lot of times, like, I don't want you to go into debt, but I do like that phrase I've heard somewhere before. It's scared money don't make money. Back in 2019, before I was even making any money, I did hire someone to do Pinterest for me. And I'm so glad that I did because she's become a friend since then. I've met her in real life and she did a lot of virtual assistant type projects for me in the past. She's just very busy and Pinterest is kind of her main area. So this year I knew that I needed to hire someone that was going to be able to take over a lot more things in my store that I am just overwhelmed with, because while I'm coaching other people, I'm in their store helping them. And so it got to a point where it was harder for me to work on my own store. So I'm going to go over some things that might help you when you're looking to hire a virtual assistant or a TPT VA. And I hope that it will help you in a decision-making process and what to look for. So let's just blanket statement this, that hiring the right virtual assistant can really help take your business to the next level. I just started working with mine in January and we talk on Marco Polo almost every day, and I have been telling her consistently, you are a game changer for me. But she's the right fit, and she had been vetted before because she works for one of my really good Teacherprenuer friends. So I knew she was going to be quality. I've seen all of her work, but I've just been blown away by her so far. So just know that it can really take your business to the next level, but it has to be the right fit. And funny enough, she went through my course. My VA now went through my course from zero to cha-ching. So she knows how to make TPT products, knows how to upload them, knows every single in and out process. So it was kind of crazy when we hooked or synced up, because now she has been through my course. So there's so many things I don't have to explain to her. But I'll get into that in a little bit of like how you can train someone and what that might look like. Okay, so the qualities you want to look for, you definitely want someone that knows about TPT. If they're clueless, then they would not be a good hire. So places people can find a TPT VA is there's Facebook groups exactly for this. So if that's something you're interested in, I would go onto Facebook and type in TPT virtual assistant and see what pops up. You might be able to see some of the work they've done in the past, talk to their previous clients, see some testimonials, and get a feel for what they could help you with. Okay, next. Make sure you ask the right questions, see what their background is in and really get to know them before you take the leap and hire them. Or maybe you could try out a test of something that they could do. You still would want to pay them and make sure that their time is validated, but giving them a project to work on, a small one, to see what their work is and see if they are willing to meet your expectations, then they would be the perfect fit. All right, so things that a virtual assistant could help you with. They could help you with the entire product creation. Maybe you have a template of a product and you need someone to just make more of them for different topics. They could take that and run with it. You could have them make social media posts on your products. You could have them learn how to do Pinterest. I think having a Pinterest expert is is great, but if it's somebody that knows about Pinterest already, why not have them take your products and make pins for them so that you're getting things out there on Pinterest and circulating? So those are the main things I would have them focus on, is taking each product through a pipeline and making sure it goes, from creation to social media to Pinterest to the long form content, whatever your system is inside of your TPT store for getting your products out there and visible. All right, next, I do want to mention that if you hire the right virtual assistant, it can really spark creativity and ideation in your business. And an example would be with my new virtual assistant, she already has changed things in products that I've sent to her for editing and made them better. She's highly creative and she has really great ideas because she is a teacher as well. So I think hiring someone that is either a former teacher or in the teaching space, you will find people like that in the TPT virtual assistant groups. That would be perfect because they're going to understand your products and your business much better than somebody who is outside of the teaching world completely. I'm not saying they have to be a current teacher. I'm just saying that they've either been a teacher before or they're really familiar with the educational space. It's going to benefit you and you'll have less training to do later down the road. I want to break down what it looks like for my virtual assistant. So you guys, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I have used Asana as my task management system, and I had Janice, she's wonderful, I'll put her info down below, set up my whole system, and so she trained the people that work for me. She hasn't trained my new virtual assistant yet because she's new. However, my friend that referred her to me already has an Asana system, and this VA was in there too, so she was already familiar. I could just quickly add her to Asana and got her rolling on editing my products. So that's what she's currently doing, is I have a bunch of products that were just sitting waiting to get edited, and I just hadn't had the time for them because I'm spending all of my time editing my mastermind members' products. And so she has been amazing in adding extra stuff to them, uploading them to TPT, and then getting them off to my Pinterest person inside of Asana. Once I give her the tasks there, it is completely off of my virtual desk and onto hers, and she passes it on, and I don't even have to think about it. It's there, and her quality of work is 110%. She is great, has a great eye for detail, and I don't have to worry about catching any mistakes because she is there doing that for me. So that's how it kind of works in our system. She's slowly but surely going to be taking on more roles, but I want to train her thoroughly at a time, one at a time, before we move on to the next. So I usually make her a Loom video and we talk back and forth on Marco Polo and get ideas going, and so she knows what I'm asking for, and there's no gray area for her. I don't want her to get to the point where she's working on something and then has a bunch of questions, because that will slow her down and frustrate her. So we've kind of got the process completely hammered out now, and it's been amazing. All right, so that's how I do it in Asana with my virtual assistant, and you are totally capable of having the same system set up. You just have to find the right person for your business. And if you end up joining my advanced TPT mastermind later down the road, you can sign up on the wait list right now. The next mastermind is in June. We will talk more in depth on this, and this is something I could help you with because it's more of an intimate coaching setting where you can really get some streamlined help from me and get this process figured out. I hope you found this video helpful. Share it with a teacher entrepreneur friend who's looking to hire their first virtual assistant, and come back and let me know, did you hire someone and how is it going? I'd love for you to check in. Remember, if you're looking to start on Teachers Pay Teachers and you want to do the self-paced way and get started right now, you can save a seat in my self-paced course from zero to cha-ching. Link will be in the description box below. And if you ever have any questions about joining and want some clarification, you can send me a DM over on Instagram and I'd love to chat with you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.